Hello, David Turner, Chartered Accountant, Wellington, New Zealand. That's an equivalent of one of your CPAs in America. Turner Associates is a firm, in fact we're a boutique audit firm, and our main focus is not-for-profits and for-profit companies in New Zealand, particularly in the Wellington region. Now, there were four things that I wanted to cover in this video. One was what's led my wife and I to this point. And so we'll go into that first. My family's business background, Turners and Growers is a well-known New Zealand company. My great-grandfather settled from the UK and settled here in the late 19th century selling fruit and veggies. Became very successful, and that's had a very significant impact on my life and what I want to achieve in life. I've had many years self-employment as a chartered accountant. In fact, 22 years servicing small to medium-sized businesses in the communities of Auckland and Wellington. My wife's health has an impact. I'm the sole breadwinner in our family, and that creates obvious stress. My audit and business advisory practice is actually no longer becoming viable in the long term due to the very distinct and competing regulatory versus business polar demands. Regulatory on the one hand, in that the international audit standards from the states, incidentally, have been imposed on the local market, and business in that whilst the regulations require the employment of staff, cash flow is very weak, and business is just, the objectives are just quite different, and thus it's not viable. Another factor that's led us to this point is that the fracturing of the CA industry due to things like our government cutting costs and increasing global accounting and audit compliance and regulatory costs, increasing global competition from less regulated industries, the internet, and outsourcing to cheaper labour economies in countries such as India. Second point, four that I'd like to cover, what I've learnt so far. Well, 3 points. Whilst the business plans are obviously crucial to the success of a business, of even more import is the market research that go into those business plans. And I can quote you a number of cases of clients who've got well-documented business plans, but they're insolvent. The company's insolvent. One example, $2.7 million spent on overheads, which have been capitalised into software, intangible goods, but no sales to be heard. That company's insolvent. They didn't do their basic market research before they did the business plan. The BI Triangle book, that was actually of immediate impact on our homestay. Having read that book, I applied it, and we actually set up a legal agreement, and now we've got 3 boarders from 3 different countries, India, Thailand and China. The homestay has been an immediate success based on that book. Thirdly, the basic business plan approach adopted in your entrepreneurial course, and specifically the section on interpreting financial ratios, has had an immediate positive impact on my audit clients. As part of the audit process, we produce a report, a minutes report to governance on what the weaknesses we've seen of the internal controls and what the recommendations are. And the financial reporting ratios that are in your book have provided me with a basis for those reports. Brilliant. Now, that's the second section. Third section, how my context has changed. A couple of points here. I've actually made a deliberate decision to move away from audit work to the less regulated internet marketing industry, where a residual income can be made. After having completed some initial research, I have decided to defer my existing project, that's the 6 Ways to Grow app, currently being documented under the guidance of Barbara Lassiter, until next year. The reason being is initial Google keyword research indicates no existing tangible demand, although as you will see, I have some strong whys to do that. Central to this matter is the fact that it's important to develop a community or list of prospects before attempting to sell a product, and the fact that it's not what people need so much as what people want that determines the product success, and how I'm going to package the 6 ways to grow is something that people need, an obvious need such as your business plan process, into something that what business people want. Then the 4th section, to wrap things up, what I plan on accomplishing in the years ahead. I have therefore made the decision to refocus on reporting the business plan, repeating the business plan process outlined in your entrepreneurial program by pursuing and actioning one other opportunity using YouTube video as a selling media on smartphones and matching what proven problems prospective customers have with solutions. So that's it. Those are the 4 things. Thanks Robert, thanks Kim, thanks Barbara for your time. It's been a real blast. Thank you very much.